against the notches on your bedpost. The scratchies afterthoughts off my flesh and shed ghosts. My head's close to your closet door. I've got the glass to my ear, my nose is in your business. I smell something fishy here, I hear bones rattling. Poems battling for space and time, phones that'll ring when I make judgment calls with pickup lines. Sexual hang-ups leave me waiting nude, and while alone it just gets aggravating, masturbating to a dial tone. I'm the home to runaway trains of thought. A one-track mind is a collision intercourse where victims cross bedroom eyes, uncross their legs exposing inner thighs, disrobe and show my most convincing disguise. I've lived so many lives, each death has left my face scarred. Hit so many lies under my breath that I can't face God. Dig into my mind deep enough you'll find a graveyard. I get nervous, bodies will resurface every time it rains hard. Don't cry, girl, let me outline your shortcomings. Well, my world is full of them and they're all in the long runnings. It's all fun and games, all done in vain. It's all a fucking shame. I ain't the one, but I'm the one to complain. I'm the one to come home, compare, contrast, come fast. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. Yeah. Don't you love what you did for your education? Yeah. Don't you love your job, spending every day there? Yeah. Don't you love your girl and you have such a healthy relationship? Yeah. Don't you love having that breakup sex, that makeup sex? Yeah. Don't you want to touch my green massage machine? Come on. Yeah. Taking an acid bath, pissing on the shower curtain. The gal just laughed and starts dissing my towel turban. I had to ask if she knew how to listen. Now I'm certain. Now my task is just to get up in her like I was a surgeon. I'm a virgin who makes exceptions at sunset. My dirty skin gets cleansed by the summer sweat. Self has some respect. I don't need you new and clean, but I don't want the procedure routine. A screw machine with a few bolts loose. Robot response touch tone. Hit trigger happy-go-lucky. Emotion monger wants a love poem. Run home. Dip into your closet and jump on. Your secret admirer stuck higher up and he's unknown. Looking down on you. Can you bear the burden? My ears are hurting. I found a few gears are turning with squeaky wheels. Forget the grease cause it's a damn nuisance. Understand the blueprints for our mechanical movements. It never ran smooth since we abused the earth. Grabbed a handful of pubics and removed the turf. Refuse the swerve, we lose our shirt. She assumed the worst and needed proof of birth. I'm leaving this universe, it seems doomed and cursed. See if you converse and come fast. Come here, come back, compare, contrast. Complain, constrain, constantly ask complicated questions. Contain scientific answers in your flask. Condone, condemn, come home, come friends. Confuse common issues, convolute, comprehend. Karma, chameleon, come again. Continue to come in you, come to daddy. Condescend, come and bring us confidence. Cunnilingus, compliments. Come to think it's went from guilty consciousness to common sense. Calm down, complete, compound, come ER. Common ground, meet from man-made concrete. Come to the street, conquer the weak. Come to terms with coming last. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. Yeah, don't you wanna take a shower, clean me up. Yeah, kill yourself while you're still alive. Yeah, while you're still alive, while you're still alive. While you're still alive, while you're still alive. While you're still alive, while you're still alive. Shell to your ear, it is not the sound of crashing waves you're hearing. It's the amplified current of your own bloodstream. It was your soft pulse that created that post-human illusion of me. Your tireless heart pumping out an ocean of lies, and I foolishly tried filling impossible shoes, resulting in my stumbling as I fell into the trap of making a woman my element. Now I just can't get comfortable being out of you.
Me by the trail of demos. Spare me the details, emails, memos. Dookie gold chain letter to whom it make a song.
Put this around your neck until you're hanging on my every word.
Stalking, walking in my
big black boots. I'm the DIY artist with thick grassroots. Had a couple managers as a youth. I was too young to know better, but I was like, what does a manager do? Now one of them, he saw dollar signs in my skin color. The other, he said to keep it undercover. Post VIP posse, pre-internet Nazi era. Powers of suggestion suggested I be what I'm not, and that's not me ever. From La Cienega to Meadowbrook Drive, never look surprised. Cut to the chase with metal hooks and knives. Now it's battle time. I stepped in the arena, 13-year-old gladiator freak with the fever for the flavor of a fight on a mic. Followed the leader, Mr. Chuck was the surrogate father, KRS-One the teacher. There I was, sneaking in the clubs, beating MCs to the punch over instrumentals dubbed from tape deck to tape deck. Pause tape mix at breakneck speed. The only whitey in sight that doesn't make me realer than you or faker than you, but I'm authentic. Forget it. Started breaking rules 10 years later, still hadn't stopped. Won the biggest battle in a Metallica shirt before the album dropped. A week later, smashed a trophy at a show. Was taking up the space that I needed to grow.
Pop, goes the weasel. Drop goes the easel, This is hip-hop for the people, Stop calling it emo.
I know a kid who thinks he's hip-hop cause he buys it. I know a kid who thinks he's hip-hop cause he never buys shit. Underground and mainstream, some are bound to change teams. Y'all weren't doing this dirt when J. Rue came clean. Before the Freddie Fox conflict with DMX, around the time when Jay-Z and Nas' girl had sex, I used to wake up every morning on a hardwooden floor, living in Brooklyn with a car I couldn't afford. And if I wasn't hanging out in front of Fat Beast Records, I was in the factory mailing out my 12 inches. Nowadays, the DJs don't even spin wax. The fuck a promo copy, buddy, you can download the track. Serato, chromosexual laptop, a hollow existence in a bottle. You sip, then swallow. I trip quick to follow the path that made sense. Started out with a live band, then worked with turntablists. Now I strike the match with the back of my front teeth and light up the stage with just speech. I remember the days Ken and Dave let me crash on their couch. Then I saved what I could and put the cash in my mouth. When I played in my hood I had a fraction of ounce, till atmosphere put me on and now we're back in the house. Since the mid-80s this has been a game of cat and mouse. It's funny hearing all the shit these rappers brag about, knowing all of them are walking around with massive doubts, talking about it's only status and platinum plaques that count. Pop goes the weasel. Drop goes the easel. This is hip-hop for the people. Stop calling it emo. Irony is dead. It's so motherfucking dead. I was there by his deathbed, and the last words that it said was white boy. I'm still sick with an independent record label. I built quick just when I got sick of waiting tables, and in the blink of an eye I waged war. As a known soldier with a soul you can't pay for, I ran a business on my own two legs, known to beg if I needed to with homegrown bootlegs. Cut and paste images of my face, photocopied and stopily placed them in a case. Strange famous. I stayed true when school was in session, went to college to buy time, that shit was expensive, so I shamelessly self-promoted the radio station with open doors and opportunities. Eventually made it to Oakland, where Anticon accepted me with open hands. Journals got personal on a $1 advance. We had a hope that a UK label smashed, so I crossed out my eyes and signed the epitaph. This is the hustle of an MC. The distrust is healthy in a dirty industry where the promises are empty. I'm more honest than friendly, more handsome than sexy. Let me bring you up to speed. Humans do a dance that's deadly. Drop goes the easel. This is hip hop for the people. Stop calling it emo. I know I look good. Stop sweating me. I'm making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. Let me
rub my back against the notches on your bedpost. The scratchies have the thoughts off my flesh and shed ghosts. My head's close to your closet door. Cut the glass to my ear, my nose is in your business. I smell something fishy here. I hear bones rattling, poems battling for space and time. Phones that are ring when I make judgment calls with pickup lines. Sexual hang-ups leave me waiting nude while alone. It gets aggravating, masturbating to a dial tone. I'm the home to runaway trains of thought. My one-track mind is a collision in a course where victims cross bedroom eyes. Uncross their legs, exposing inner thighs. I disrobe or show my most convincing disguise. I've lived so many lies. Each death has left my face scarred. Hit so many lies under my breath that I can't face scar. Dig into my mind. Deep enough you'll find a graveyard. Get nervous, bodies will resurface every time it rains hard. Don't cry, girl. Let me outline your shortcomings. My world is full of them and they're all in the long runnings. It's all fun and games, all done in vain. It's hella fucking shame. I ain't the one. Well, I'm the one to complain. I'm the one to come home, compare, contrast, come fast. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. I'm making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. Taking an acid bath, pissing on the shower curtain. The gal just laughed and starts dissing my towel turban. I had to ask if she knew how to listen. Now I'm certain, now my task just to get up in her like I was a surgeon. I'm a virgin who makes exceptions at sunset. My dirty skin gets cleansed by the summer sweat. Have some respect. I don't need you new and clean. I don't want the procedure routine. A screw machine with a few bolts loose. Robot response, touch tone. Hit trigger, happy-go-lucky emotion monger wants a love poem. Run home, dip into your closet and jump on. Your secret admirer stuck higher up and he's unknown. Looking down on you. Can y'all bear the burden? My ears are hurting. I found a few gears are turning with squeaky wheels. Get the grease, it's a damn nuisance. Understand the blueprints for our mechanical movements. It never ends smooth sense. We abuse the earth, grab a handful of pubic and remove the turf. Refuse its worth. We lose our shirt. She assumed the worst. Needed proof of birth. I'm leaving this universe. It seems doomed and cursed. If you come first, come fast. Come here, come back, compare, contrast, complain, constrain, constantly ask complicated questions, contain scientific answers in your flask. Condone, condemn, come home, come friend, confuse common issues, continue, comprehend, karma, chameleon, come again, continue to come in you, come to daddy, condescend, come and bring us confidence, cuddling is compliments, come to think it's went from guilty consciousness to common sense. Calm down, complete, compound, come eat our common ground, meat from man-made concrete. Come to the street, conquer the weak, come to terms with coming last. Make love to the present, fuck the past. I make love to the present, fuck the past. Nothing lasts, don't you dare worry about the morning aftermath. I'm making myself look pretty. I'm making myself look pretty for you. I'm making myself look prettier. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. When I make love to the present, fuck the past. Fuck the past.
Come now.
When I make love to the president, when I make love to the president, when I make love to the president, fuck the pastor.
Come now.
Sage Francis, poetry, art, faggotry. Now I know it ain't right, but I decided I had to. Us poets paint life, but don't get recognized till after. So I faked my own death just to see what would happen. As I take shallow breaths and wait for people's reaction. It was funny at first, but I had to hold my laughter. Wait, before long I was on display at an open casket wake, and I'm the main attraction who draws a crowd, a freak show of sorts. Good thing my skin is pale enough to pass as a decomposing corpse frozen in my thoughts. Laying stiff, playing with people's emotions and awaiting a kiss from praying lips that I hate but miss. She didn't show, although she sent a card with flowers. How considerate. Little bitch would make me sit in my car for hours. Heartless powers thought that if I were my patience against me violent, I'm ready to fly shit and everything like I quit. Then again I sit deathly quiet, biting my tongue, just excited that some kids were invited to come. Did it. I'm the center of attention, the talk of the town. It ain't all that profound, but on this special day of mine, I'm the one the universe revolves around. It's like a birthday, kind of. I also found it's the worst way to find love. White doves battle black crows in one of the back rows, and
everybody my ass knows back home is sporting black clothes. They're looking glum as usual. It's all too familiar. I put the fun back into funeral. My morbid humor will kill you. For all that it's worth, people who I thought were jerks were putting on the waterworks, and it sorta hurts. My mama stroked my hair with so much care but hardly spoke. Now my heart is broken, yeah, I should've let her in on the joke. But I'm honestly choked up and I'm stuck holding back my tears as they absorb the atmosphere. I wanna turn back, I'm scared. Then a hand touches my shoulder to calm my nerves. Something odd occurs because I hear my father's words, so I got disturbed as he expressed what he's never said. What bothered me the most is that I've remembered he's dead. I manifested destiny, the best and worst of worlds has come true as I'm buried alive. In the back of my mind echoes his words, I love you, I love you. Irony is a funny bastard. I mean, you gotta be funny when your mere existence is totally dependent upon God's twisted sense of humor. And I could cut this kid with a knife, he's living so thick. The knife struck. Overprivileged kids trying to tell me life sucks. Men preoccupy their minds thinking of all the guys their wives had sexual relations with. I'd have patience if the innocents weren't lost. But when I scrubbed my hands, the purity rinsed off. And when I scrubbed some more, protective gloves tore. The only thing saving me from loving her.
It was the that got me. It was the break. Deflate. Cause I was gassed. Head over heels in love with electric drums and spoken vocals, which was the joke of locals and laughing stock of my rock and roll ass town. But the rhythmic acupuncture pierced my skin, pinning the butterflies to my stomach, which would flutter every time I heard the more than the. I was no devil worshiper, higher level interpreter. I refuse to lose focus and recite satanic verses with many curses. Drug-induced worst was I knew they were saying kill your mother because it paid them well. Yet in my flashback I see the foreshadow, ironic twist. My first purchase was a hip-hop record called Raising Hell. I should have run when I had the chance, but DMCs made me want to break dance, made me want to spin vinyl, made me want to graph right, made me want to not act white. And not to perpetuate any stereotype, but I was not about the mullet ice hockey haircut. You know the mullet. Short on top for the fellas, long in back for the ladies, yeah. I was not about the stonewashed nut huggers with the French rolls on the bottom so tight it turned my toes purple. No, I was about the ripped jean jacket with the Megadeth, Metallica, and Slayer patch. I had an internal itch for the and never could I get with the guitar riff, the guitar riff, the I had wild style wars. I rented Beat Street every week as I rocked steady, wearing out the play rewinded slow-mo buttons on my VCR. I did the pause play, pause play. Pause play all day, force my way into comprehension of inner city invention. For me was in the expression which would eventually win me exception. One exception, those around me couldn't give me affection, but I played and paid that video attention until eventually I completely bit the and found my new religion. Born again B-boy. Born to destroy decoys and be the real McCoy. Yeah, boy! I wore the clock so you could know the time! Chuck D told me to keep a sober mind. And even though his sidekick liked the flavor of bass, I swore to God hip-hop was about being drug-free. I swore to God hip-hop was about the upliftment of humanity. And I swore to God hip-hop was what rock was not pop. Guess I was gassed. See, I remember when Dr. Dre used to express himself about hitting the chronic. A few years later, he's endorsing it while drinking gin and tonic. Suburbanites that blast mace learn their mad face from Onyx. It was a rat race, the first to properly use ebonics. Dynamite like JJ, but it was a fad like supersonic. Hip-hop flipped from being artistic to a pop hit. Mainstream took control and we cannot stop it. It's a black art. Being manipulated by white control is just like rock and roll is. We took the
Yo, whack MCs can't get with these, and I grab the mic, and you can't take it from me, cause I grab the mic.
Grab the mic. Go.
Shut up.
You are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You read me all wrong, fellow. You need to do your research. An MC with a 4-song demo and you got t-shirt? Hell no. Now, I don't wanna do a CD trade. I wanna see you make the TV DJ fade into the rave scene. It seems he just came from those sticks and energy drinks. You're getting hyped up on white stuff never meant to be snooped. You like dust? Well, I might bust your whole family, but y'all ain't hippie chicks and Pixie Six ain't nose candy. Serving bags with herbal magic, selling placebos to too many people. Got your girl's ass kicked. Your lady got overpowered and you got played. Selling baby powder, it's over-the-counter drug trade. Oh, you a big shot? Now you hip-hop? Shall I stop? Nah, I think not. I rip shop like parking tickets, use slingshots. The target biggest, I don't really kill cops. I just want you to think you are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. Show, no, show, no, the DJ Undercutter, he wants to feed his turntable scraps to MC Hollywood, is only fly till the cable snaps. He's a rapper thinking battles were a meal ticket. Came time for the album and he couldn't write real lyrics. 8 Mile wasn't true, shithead. Was a promotional tool, but not for you, shithead. So let me tell you exactly what to do, shithead. Don't be a fool, stay in school, shithead. You're really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope.
Shooting all the midgets and I'm shooting all the midgets. Shooting all the giants and I'm shooting all the giants.
But am I really all that fresh? But am I really all that fresh?
Shooting all the midgets and I'm shooting all the midgets. Shooting all the giants and I'm shooting all the giants.
I said fake friends, got nothing to do in my world. If you ain't dead, you ain't a suicide girl. You can tattoo that onto your back with the broken wings. Hope for the best while you jump from buildings. I wanna levitate like the featherweights, huffing helium. Flow out of this place if I ain't fucking feeling them. They need to study lessons and then posse up. Fucking apprentice, I got more firepower than Donald Trump. BB gun, one hand on the pump. When I run out of ammo, I'ma slap shot this hockey puck. Soccer moms are copulating with hockey dads. Housewives wear maternity dresses like body bags. They pull up novelty dildos as a party gag. Dilly dally at a women's rally where they lollygag. Y'all wear poetry around your neck. It's an outdated laminate and they can't make it to sound check. Y'all wave your new jack flags like a late pass. Oh, they ain't all that bad, nah, they just fake jacks. They got the new street slang, oh, I'll keep current. No command of language, but they act like they're deep cause of it. Fuck a deaf poet. And all the concessions they make, I just filled another pinata with demo tapes. I'm gunning for you, chump, with a triple barrel shotgun. Don't try to cover up, my nipple grabs are awesome. Shooting all the midgets,
I'm sorry
shooting all
that
the
this
midgets,
kind of shit's
shooting
so
all the
difficult
giants,
for you.
shooting
Do
all
you
the
know how
giants,
fucking easy this is for me?
shooting all the midgets,
Yeah, sure,
shooting all
dirty
the
bombs,
giants,
dirty
shooting all the
bombs.
giants.
The little guys are just as shitty as the big guys. That's Florida. You can take this in your mouth, go home, sit it at your mama.
You know what? Yo, peep this. Lottie-dottie, I hate party people. Hate the way the DJ just plays pop when he drops the needle. I don't wanna socialize with guys that I can't speak to, or women who I see through, cause I don't need to. You are really not all that dope. You are really not all that dope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. But am I really all that fresh? But am I really all that fresh?
I was a lot more comfortable being vulnerable and open when I was younger, and it wasn't clear if I was or wasn't joking. But so much is broken, I'm just like fuck it, the fix is in. If I can't hide in plain sight anymore, I'll just stay hidden. It's been a minute since I left this domicile. No need to change my outfit, I'll rock it like it's going out of style. It's out of style, ain't no one here to tell me otherwise. It gets more difficult to stay inside during the summertime, but most of the time it's just like any other time. Avoid personal interaction and human touch, shut the blinds. It's been a while since I left this bachelor pad. I need to go to the market soon cause the food is going bad, food is bad. I
found it's difficult to just cook for one with healthy recipes. Well, depending on what book they're from. If you wanna eat healthy, you gotta dirty some dishes. The frozen dinner's quickly ready to serve, and it's so delicious. It's not delicious, it's disgusting, but it satiates the hunger with a quickness. And hey, at least it's something. At least it's something. At most it's nothing. Fuck's wrong with me? I don't know, I'm just adjusting. It's been a month since I left this cabin. The doctor was worried about a fever and other difficulties I've been having. She called me on Christmas, that was my gift. She was worried I might die. I said I might die. No shit. It's been forever since I've said something that I can't wiggle free from. If there's anything I cherish in this self-inflicted prison, it's freedom. Comes at a cost, so I'm private to a fault. Till I default on the loan for home. It's actually more like a vault. No one knows a combo but little old me, the head honcho, the holder of the key. Alone but never lonely. It's been a millennia since I left this dominion. Been in the company of any women. At least I got my kittens. Spent more cash on my cat than I did myself. When he stopped eating, I took him to the vet so they could check his health. They put a feeding tube into his neck. I said, please let this work, cause if it doesn't, I got nothing left. I didn't say that, but they saw that. Cat had my tongue, I didn't speak at all. They told me to call back. What, it wasn't weird, I did nothing but stand right there. But to fix this, money's no object, type stare. It's been a year since I stepped into anyone else's private quarters. I've been busy self-diagnosing disorders. First world problems, yeah. USA, #1, top of the world. I'm in a tux and cummerbund. Welcome everyone to the party of the century. It's sure to be one for the books, no doubt. Medical ones especially. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. My 20s were a raw, my 30s were a blur. My 40s, I'm not so sure, but I'ma make them purr. Conversations with the licky lord, till I grew a scissor tongue and cut the cord. Put the phone on the floor, attached the wires in my head. Took a while to accept that that line was dead. Didn't ever wanna not live forever. Didn't ever wanna not live forever. Didn't ever wanna not live forever. Didn't ever wanna not wanna. Nah, it didn't matter if the laughter didn't come after the bad joke. If I was down with the filthy rich or flat broke, accepted by the Aryans or black folk, cause I was carrying this weight until my back broke. Wasn't trying to be no hip-hop god or rap scope, shooting to be a rock star like it's my last hope. Eyeballing that pack of smokes, do me in. I graduating under crack coke, do me in. Knock off a paddle boat in the middle of a castle moat. Kingsmen are yelling, grab the rope. 3 sheets in the wind. 3 sheets in the wind. Like a sailor, my mother is one. That's why I got the sixth sense of direction in my split tongue. Taught me how to go with the flow when the winds come. Curl up in the ball and try to hide inside a kick drum. While the crew is getting pissed drunk, I had to purify my own and drink up. I had to save and conserve, recycle my salty words to keep the meat on my bones all preserved. Didn't ever want it, I live forever. Didn't ever want it, I live forever. Didn't ever want it, I live forever. Didn't ever want it, not wanna. It was a tug of war and we all fought together till we went our own way when the cord was severed. The stormy weather would begin. We'd all succumb to the sin. Any port within reach. 3 sheets in the wind. From a back pedal to backstroke, I traded in my life jacket for a mask and clothes. 3 sheets in the wind. I had a coat, want to sail, grab the rope, see shake the ending on a sad note. 3 sheets in the wind. Malnutrition, bad religion, sacral fiction, that's addiction. 3 sheets in the wind. Didn't ever want to not live forever. Didn't ever want to not live forever. Didn't ever want to not live forever. It's been a long and lonely trip, but I'm glad I took it, cause it was well worth it. Got to read a couple books and do some research before I reached my verdict. Never thought that I was perfect, always thought that I had a purpose. I used to wonder if I'd live to see my first kiss. The most difficult thing that I did was recite my own words at a service, realizing the person I was addressing probably wasn't looking down from heaven, or cooking up something in Hell's Kitchen, trying to listen in or eavesdrop from some other dimension. It was self-serving, just like this is. Conveniently religious, on Easter Sunday and on Christmas, the television went from being a babysitter to a mistress. Technology made it easy for us to stay in touch while keeping a distance, so we just stayed distant and never touched. Now all we do is text too much. I don't remember much from my youth, maybe my memory is repressed, or I just spent too much time wondering if I'd live to have sex. I fell in love for the first time in 4th grade, but I didn't have the courage to talk to her. In 8th grade, I wrote the note and slipped it in somebody else's locker. Considered killing myself because of that. It was a big deal, it was a blown cover, it was over for me. My goose was cooked, stick a fork in me. The jig is up, blew my chances, the rest is history. Our future was torn asunder, it became abundantly clear I was only brought here to suffer. At least I didn't include my name. Thankfully I wrote the whole note in code, and it had 10 layers of scotch tape safety seal, making it impossible to open. Plus it was set to self-destruct. Whoever read it probably died laughing. I wonder if they lived long enough to realize what happened. A year later, I came to understand that wasn't love that I was feeling for her. I had someone else to obsess over. I was older, I was very mature. I forged my time signature while practicing my parents' autograph, cause I was failing math. Disconnected the phone when I thought the teacher would call my home. Checked the mailbox twice a day. At the end of a long dirt road, steamed open a couple envelopes like I was in private detective mode. If you snoop around long enough for something in particular, you're guaranteed to find it. For better or worse, that's how I learned it's best to just keep some things private. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. Best of times, the end of times. I was always on deck, I was next in line. An only child with a pen and pad, writing a list of things I could never have. Walls in my house were paper thin, every squabble seemed to get deafening. If my memory serves me correctly, I made it a point to avoid and forget some things, probably to keep from being embarrassed. Never meant to upset or give grief to my parents. Kept my secrets, hidden my talents in my head, never under the mattress. Therapy couldn't break me, never learned a word that would ensure safety, so I spoke softly. Then I tiptoed off, and the door to my room was like a big old coffin. The way that it creaked when I closed it shut, anxieties peaked when it opened up, as if everything that I was thinking would be exposed. I still sleep fully clothed. It was the best of times. It was beautiful, it was brutal, it was cruel, it was business as usual, heaven, it was hell. Used to wonder if I lived to see 12. When I did, I figured that I was immortal. Loved to dance but couldn't make it to the formal. Couldn't bear watching my imaginary girlfriend bust a move with any other dudes. Tone Look was talking about a wild thing, but I was still caught up in some child things. Scared of a god who couldn't spare the rod. It was clearly a brimstone and fire thing. Pyromaniac, kleptomaniac, couldn't explain my desire to steal that fire. Now I add it to my rider, like please don't throw me in that patch of briar. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. The school counselor was clueless, cause I never skipped classes. Perfect attendance, imperfect accent, speech impediment they could never really fix. And I fake bad eyesight so I could wear glasses. Consider doing something that would cripple me. Wanted a wheelchair, wanted the sympathy, wanted straight teeth, so then came braces. 4 years of headgear helped me change faces. It was the best of times. It was the end of times. Now I wonder if I live to see marriage. Wonder if I live long enough to have kids. Wonder if I live to see my kids have kids. If I do, I'ma tell them how it is. But don't listen when they tell you that these are your best years. Don't let anyone protect your ears. It's best that you hear what they don't want you to hear. Better to have pressure from peers than not have peers. Bear won't give you chest hair. Spicy food won't make it curl. When you think you got it all figured out and then everything collapses, trust me kid, it's not the end of the world.
Yo, this is Sage. Representing Secret Service. Yo. Welcome to my world, kid. I've been waiting for a long time. You come with memories of me with a free will and a strong mind. It's all fine. I hope your grill came prepared. My facial hair is like a web. I'm catching knowledge in my beard. Not much is kept though. It's let go into the dying hunger. I'm catching teardrops on my tongue from the crying thunder. Why am I younger than you thought I was? Be patient. Soon enough, you'll see through my physical into a soul that's ancient. My mental age exceeds my chronological. It seems illogical. Full comprehension remains marginal. Fully phenomenal. Wait forever for invasion. Time, it ain't nothing but an unsolved equation. My mind is a 3-pound universe filled with curse words. My rhyme is a release of peace thought as I disperse verbs. Design a plan of escape into oblivion. Seriously, I can't withstand the land that we're both living in. Come with me and give me support. Supply assistance. We'll try the distance and probably die in the persistence of breaking free from the age-old constraint. Infinity continues. The life force grows faint. The energy drains from the power surges. Devour the urges. The fear is primal when the final hour emerges. Procrastinate and wait until the last minute. My ass is in it to win it for an infinite number of light years as I fight fears that I felt since time began. Let my mind expand with no help. Trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. Putting a chill in my spine, ready and willing. I'm killing time. Couldn't be no iller crime. Trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. I'm killing time before I reach my prime. Killing time. I'm killing time. I grab hold of the hour hand. It's got too much power, man. Devouring my plan. Every now and then I try to break it down again. Go from plan A through Z smoothly. My mission turns into a murder mystery movie. Move me, the federal protection witness program. Don't understand, time is no time to have fear for no man. Your whole clan, good old scams. I got schemes that ain't been tried before. That's what you're dying for. I'm hiding from the law, ducking cops, aimlessly bucking shots, hoping one day for a lucky hit in time. Ticking stops, line up for props. I'm out to get mine with a time-seeking Tech 9. Get the job done before my deadline. My schedule's tight. I'm marking off years on my calendar. Decades of gameplay without a challenger. My Excalibur is getting cold and rusty. Can't get a soul to trust me. Time took its toll and made me old and dusty. Blow off the dust mites. I just might bust mics. Put up fights, throw fisticuffs and thrust strikes with enough might to hold it off in the meantime. Cause time ain't nice. I'm climbing for life, so I don't mind the price I have to pay. Day after day to make the laughter stay and teardrops fade away. Understand the plan, scheme, scam, and plot. Remove your lips from the bottle and you hand it to the Glock. I'm trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. Putting a chill in my spine, ready and willing. I'm killing time. I'm killing time. Trying to make the clock draw blood while I be spilling mine. I'm killing time. I'm rich. I'm rich, and it's all thanks to hip-hop. I travel this nation, I travel the world. I do lectures at schools, high schools. I talk about the benefits of rap. Talk about alternatives to college, alternatives to loans, a life full of debt, an alternative to credit cards. Charge it to the game, friend. I got a rap song to fill your empty head. And it goes, I still owe 30 grand.
I'm on the wall, the very tall. You know something else? My pressing is full. If you like me, send a letter or call. And if you want to give me something, man, don't stall.
Yeah. Let's stop the break this.
I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been stamped and delivered. One is addressed to my ex, it says I'm the type of man who can't be lived with. One is addressed to my friends, it says I'm a mess, so y'all can't visit. One is addressed to myself, but I don't know which personality or hand to give it. I'm a goddamn misfit, mismatched but never missed much. Missed the right time, wrong place with the long face until our lips touch. I don't miss the mistrust, it's what got our messages mixed up. For a rip up your letters, let us see if I can tear you away from his clutch. This stuff's a whole other draw from a different dresser, I'm not ready to address. I went to the west to get my mind off things I'm already depressed. I give up, get let down, downplay, play games, put on my game face my pharmaceutical needs, feed on my medicine. I don't like the way that it tastes. I go place to place without enough money to put a bed under me. I share my sleeping space with rodents, insects, and dust bunnies. I laugh at the mess I've created for myself until it gets unfunny, but I'm content in the fact that they don't expect respect, sex, love, or trust from me. When I'm hungry, I can taste it. I hide in the basement, check up on me every now and then, cause my mood swings low, I can feel myself going down again. Off is easy. Getting put on takes a bit of ass kissing. I'd rather listen to myself hop on the ground than hear the sound of a mattress spring. I rap and sing, talking right, and often type with 2 fingers, the hunt and kill method. I edit 1/3 of a word per second. Your email sent in my unsent box. If you're a girl that I miss, you'll eventually get my virtual goodbye kiss. The rest are addressing my friends, and the subject line is just check this fine bitch. And one for myself's untitled, but it's the same virus. My wrist gets slit on your shoulder blades when I lose my grip. When I hold your face, let it drip on your golden lace. Silver strip spilling all over the place. I lay my jacket over the blood puddle when we go on dates. To prove I'm a gentleman, pedaling my bike at a slower pace. The sum of the parts doesn't equal the whole, she states. Before my parents get home, I'll take time to find the fragments of our relationship. Glue back together this broken vase. 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 Falling in love is easy. Falling out of love takes a bit of practice. I'm good at both without even owning a mattress. I never asked for a kiss without deserving one. If you never saw me cry before, wait for the next time I wake up on the wrong side of the floor. I've got some letters inside of my drawer that should have been sent by now, sealed in an envelope. One is addressed to my ex and it says that I feel our friendship's a joke. One is addressed to my friend and it says his ex-girlfriend's on coke. And one is addressed to myself on a personal note, unopened, filled with endless quotes. Whenever I spoke, they'd close me in and bust my lip. Now I wear parentheses on my temples, step to the podium and just think. Whenever lonely, I shrink and hold myself squeezing tight before I sprawl out on the hardwood floor and kiss myself to sleep at night. I have dreams of flight, but I'm not floating. The ground is approaching awful quick, so I wake up screaming for you to catch me. That's what I start every day off with. That's what I start every day off with. I may talk shit, but ain't much else to do in this prison cell. And lucky for me, no one really listens well, especially when I diss myself. I fly away in a pig when my living hell freezes over. And since I'm used to the cold, I'll be able to rest my head on Jesus' shoulder. Explanations are in order for why these floorboards are always freezing. Yes, it'll all make sense once we get older and reach the age of reason. Till then, I'll have no reason to sleep in, not even on weekends, unless we're together, cause my willpower will probably weaken deep in my appreciation for the current condition. Cause I'm sick of always feeling like something is missing. I slumber in one position, crouched up and feet alike, and the couch sucks cause my feet are like giving no space to breathe while I embrace my knees. It's off to the floor cause I can't sleep nowhere else. That's why I write these letters to all of y'all, but never send them. It's better to just keep to myself.
Captain of our slam team, SageFrancis. Yeah.
It was the that got me. It was the break. It was the 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 it was the
Name's Francis, but everybody calls me famous. And you guys call me Francis, and I'll kill you. And I don't like nobody touching my stuff. If I catch any of you guys in my stuff, okay. Also, I don't like nobody touching me. Now, any of you homos touch me, and I'll kill you.
Settle down here. I can't. I gotta be free. I'm an artist. I enjoy the company of women. I love them. It's just, I don't need them. You know, that's the way it is when you're a true artist. Let my feelings come out in my music.
Fucking, I hate everybody. Not part of any scene. I do my own thing. My mind is a machine gun, my body's a bullet, the audience is the target.
Yeah, well, maybe if you let your feelings out in real life, then your music would be even better.
Guess what, baby? Life ain't and them's the breaks. You say that life ain't worth it, but it is. You gotta work it. Nobody's life is perfect. Yeah. You've been dealt a bad hand, placed against a stacked deck. Been through all the CAT scans and bad checks, but I slashed your debt, not your wrists. And I couldn't help with anything else that became cancerous. Halfway people with a full baby to bury. Took a flame to the paper mache sanctuary. When the smoke clears, try not to stare into the light, but also don't stay in the dark as if that's what life is like. It's just a series of unfortunate events, but the messages we get are more important than death. What's the rush? I got a shortness of breath. What's the rush? Running from you, running from me. The rush, the crush, the lust, the love, trust. So what's the trouble? The busted bubble, the unjust. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It does suck. Suck it up, we're all looking, but nothing's enough. Use each other as a crutch, the clutch, the shift switches. You couldn't just adjust, you combusted and ripped pictures. This is why I'm not considered a saint. Well, guess what? I ain't. It's been a hell of a year. You say that I ain't there, I ain't care, and life ain't fair. It's been a hell of a trip. You say my mind's unfit, I've been flipping, I ain't shit. It's been a hell of a life. You say that I ain't like the way I write, and that ain't right. It's been a hell of an attempt. You say that I ain't meant for promises unkept. Well, guess what, darling? I'ma keep calling. Guess right, darling? I ain't gonna sleep in the morning. Guess